Now, Lizzo. You guys know Lizzo, right? Lizzo's a female pop star, rapper, artist in the mainstream. I've spoken about her one time in the past. Lizzo the other day actually ended up getting canceled for something she said on one of her records, and I wanted to talk a little bit about that. So, with that being said, let's talk about her. Now, Lizzo, like I said, I've talked about Lizzo in the past. Specifically, I discussed the incident where she had a little breakdown on Instagram Live. Some of the hate she was getting on social media got to her, and she openly spoke about how it made her feel. That situation aside though, I wanted to talk about this recent situation that happened, obviously involving Lizzo herself and cancel culture. So about a week ago, Lizzo dropped this record titled Girls. On this particular song, there was a line until cancel culture forced her into changing it. There was a line on the song where she said this: "Hold my bag, bitch. Hold my bag. Do you see this shit? I'm a spaz." Let's play a little game of take a guess why Lizzo got the cancel mob on her back. For the record, the reason why was actually in the lyrics I just read. I know what you're thinking. Blackie, man, you gotta be capping. Ain't no way that's why she got canceled. Now, that is actually why she got canceled. So this is what happened though, right? After this song came out, a mass of people on Twitter started calling Lizzo out for specifically using the word spaz. Now, the word spaz is supposedly offensive, which we'll get to in a second, but as an example, check out this tweet right here from a user who said, "Hey, at Lizzo, my disability cerebral palsy is literally classified as spastic diplegia, where spasticity refers to unending painful tightness in my legs. Your new song makes me angry plus sad. Spaz doesn't mean freaked out or crazy. It's an ableist slur. It's 2022. Do better." Some other tweets that I came across, check out these two right here. "I'm disappointed in Lizzo for using the word spaz in her new song, Girls. There's no excuse for using an ableist insult in a song in 2022. As someone who champions women, plus size people, and others whom society treats poorly, Lizzo preaches inclusivity and should do better." This other tweet said, "Hey Lizzo, please remove the word spaz from your new song because it's a slur and really offensive to the disabled community. From a disappointed fan." Now, these are just some of the tweets. Lizzo did actually get a lot of backlash for this, so much to the point where Lizzo actually made a statement and apologized. Not only that, but she also took out the word spaz from her record and replaced it with something else. As far as Lizzo's statement, this is what she said. She posted this on both her Twitter and IG, by the way. "It has been brought to my attention that there is a harmful word in my new song, Girls. Let me make one thing clear. I never want to promote derogatory language. As a fat black woman," that's what she said, "as a fat black woman in America, I've had many hurtful words used against me, so I understand the power words can have, whether intentionally or in my case, unintentionally." Lizzo continued by saying, "I'm proud to say there's a new version of Girls, the song with a lyrical change." Lizzo finally ended it by saying, "This is the result of me listening and taking action. As an influential artist, I'm dedicated to being a part of the change I've been wanting to see in the world. XOXO, Lizzo." So there you have it. Lizzo used the word spaz on a record. She got a bunch of backlash for that, so much to the point where she took out the word from her song and replaced it. And there you have it. So I guess let's have a little conversation about this. First of all, I want to make my stance on this very clear. I think this is absolutely insane. Spaz is a term that's been used for how long? As far as I know, and as far as 99% of everyone who's watching this, spaz is a word we use when we're describing someone going off. Lizzo on her record said, "I'm a spaz," meaning she's about to lose control / let go and go off. That's what 99.999% of people mean when they use the term, especially in the context Lizzo used it. And I genuinely had no clue spaz was even considered a slur because I've never heard anyone treat it as such until literally this story right here, and I think that should tell you something. Now, there were a lot of people who came to her defense. Not everyone was upset about this. I came across this one pretty controversial tweet from a user who said, "Lizzo let white people bully her out of using AAV in her song." AAV stands for African American Vernacular English for anyone who doesn't know. Continuing, "Black people have been using spaz for decades and it has nothing to do with making fun of disabled people. This is why we need to gatekeep. Shit is getting out of hand." As far as this particular tweet, a lot of people were responding to it saying disability isn't exclusive to white people, and as a matter of fact, a lot of disabled black folks were calling out Lizzo as well, and that is true, by the way. I saw some of that. I think the fact that Lizzo got all this backlash for saying the word spaz is ridiculous, especially when it's a term that's been used by how many artists and people in general. I think this backlash hit so hard for someone like Lizzo because she is a very popular artist in the mainstream. Lizzo does get a lot of love from the mainstream. Her music does get played on the radio a lot. She's obviously not trying to stop any future bags from coming her way, which is why she made this statement. Also on that note, maybe, just maybe she genuinely felt like what she said was wrong and that's why she quote unquote caved. Regardless of that, man, I think this highlights one thing. When it comes to this canceling stuff, ain't nobody safe. That's number one. Number two, you can literally get canceled for anything these days. All love to the cerebral palsy community and all the disabled folks out there, but we gotta get clear on the fact that no one, and I mean no one, associates the word spaz with what they're saying it means. I think there are a lot of legitimate concerns as far as slurs we gotta address, but spaz is not one of them at all. But yeah, Lizzo got canceled for this. You know my stance on this. Like we covered, Lizzo dropped a record about a week ago where she used the word spaz by saying, "I'm a spaz." She got a bunch of backlash from it, which led to her apologizing and changing the lyrics on a song. What do you guys think about this? Do you think Lizzo deserved all this backlash? Definitely let me know in the comment section below. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Let's talk about this.